Hello? 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 I'll let your boy Roger, real deep, cool, is here. Ready to pop it off on the pop off. Comparing bases. The name of this, I'm about to say CD. The name of this video is going to be, yo. I should take the headphones off. I'm keeping on anyway. I can really tell when I'm playing too loud. The name of this video is called, I don't want to play this bass because this is a cheap behind bass, but it sounds better than my expensive basses. And that's the name of this video. Why wouldn't you want to play a bass that's a pretty good bass? Because it might sound better than your more expensive basses. So let's talk about it. We have a bass. I looked up some more history on it today. Got a little bit more thorough. The bass is called a Fullerton bass, and it's a 5-string bass. And I bought it from the pawn shop, Cheltenham Pawn. And I went down there. It's been a while. I had it for about a year now. And I was there. How much you want for that? He was like 100. I'm like, and it kind of reminded me of the Warwick. What was the thing? It had almost that body shape that Warwick has. I'm like, I'll take it. I'll try it. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'll try it. So I ended up picking that bad boy up. And let's check it out. Okay. Now this is it. This is the Fullerton bass. Now, for understand, this bass was made by a company called Aria, who made basses and guitars from way back in the day. I remember Aria from way back. And they said these made these basses for Music 123, which was a store that sold musical instruments. Now, from what I understand, Music 123 is kind of based from a store we used to have in Philly called Zaff Music. That's what I thought, because when Zaff Music went out of business, they went online. I thought they went to the Music 123 thing. I'm not sure. That's what I heard, right? But nevertheless, this was made for the Music 123 company, made by a company called Aria. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this bad boy in, and we're going to compare it to my other bass back here that I'm selling, which is a Squire jazz bass, and it's called what they call a classic vibe bass. And I have so many basses now. I never thought I liked playing bass, but I should be playing guitar. I was going to pick up a guitar tonight, but it was too far away. If it was in Philly, I would have had a guitar, but it was too far away. It's an hour and a half drive away. I'm like, man, I ain't driving an hour and a half. It's all dark already at 7 o'clock. So I told him I'd probably try to pick it up on Saturday. So basically, bass is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 basses. I'm a guitar player with 8 basses and 1, 2, 3 guitars. And the thing about it is I just traded a guitar towards my thumb bass yesterday with my man Dan. Crazy. And I was about to trade my other guitar for another red Warwick from my man Jack. I'm a guitar player with more basses than guitars. So I got to get rid of some basses. But this right here, the Fullerton, $100 bass, man, for a $100 bass with this gold. I mean, this hasn't even faded. It hasn't even faded since I had it. The gold tone is still here. It's not even faded, which is crazy. So I think somebody said it was called the Ventura bass. I don't see anything saying about Ventura. All I see is a serial number back here, but I don't see the name. And this is a bolt-on bass. I'm telling you, it almost looks just like the Warwick. From the back, it almost like the Warwick. Even this right here. This even looks like the Warwick. But the Warwick you can just clip off. And the battery is in the compartment with the Warwick. It almost like the back of one of the Warwicks over there. Which is why I bought this in the first place, because it looked like a Warwick. I'm like, man, like a Warwick. I'll grab that. With the wood, the nature of the wood. I'm not sure what kind of wood this is. Look at that beautiful wood. The neck and the back is probably a maple neck, maybe. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like anything particular. It is wood, though. But then the front, I'm not sure. This might be rosewood. I'm not sure what kind of fretboard it is. And then here we had the back. This is a 5-string, so we had this big pickup back here and then a little pickup. which is the same thing that Warwick does. They have a bass with the little pickup and then the big pickup. So basically, I think this was made to look like a Warwick, except for these separate. They're not. Yeah, they are separate. Separate string holders or bridge. It's like each string it has a separate one, which is cool. And then you have EQ here. You got the volume, then you got a bass, mid, and treble EQ in here. Battery in the back, preamp. Man, like I said, I didn't want to play this because I'm like, man, this sounds better than some of the basses I had on playing hundreds more dollars for. Hundreds of more dollars for. You see what I'm saying? So now it's in the middle. It's a 3-band EQ. So that's a. So the first one is like a, turns up the, I don't know, it's like a, I don't know what to call it. Turn it back is kind of like a mid sweep. I don't know, okay, what's the second one? Sounds like I'm getting more bass out of that one. All right, let's go to the last one. So this, it has to be the treble, maybe? Turn it back. Yeah, this is probably the treble here. Alright. Bass. Mid sweep. This is like a sweep right here. And you got the volume. Now the thing about this is there's no, like on the Warwicks, you push and pull for active or passive. This is always active. So the battery's in the back, and I think it's a good battery. And it gotta be because you can hear the EQ. Yeah, so this middle got to be the bass. And this got to be the treble. Alright, this is a blend pickup. So this probably is the front or the back. So this is the front, and this is the bass and the treble. So it's kind of like the Warwick. Another thing, but the Warwick is concentric knob. So you had the volume, you had the blend knob, and then you had a bass and a treble. But instead of having one knob for the bass and treble, this bass has two. I'll tell you, this is really, if you ask me, a real close copy, trying to be with the long horn and the stubby, like the thumb bass that I have that I showed y'all last night. I got the short thumby, but this one up here is long, like my what's called, like the Warwick Corvette. Let me tune it up. I gotta lower it. I think I gotta check out the truss rod because it seems as though this neck may be a little bit bowed because I haven't been playing it. Yeah, it got a little bit of bow in it. So I'm gonna have to tighten up, hit the truss rod and tighten this up a little bit. Yeah, I gotta tighten the truss rod so the neck can get more straighter, but alright, so that's the neck pickup. Hold on, put everything on even here. Alright. Let's go back to the back pickup. So you can tell it's louder. Hold on. Alright. So that's the back pickup. This is the neck pickup. Back to the bridge pickup. Deep. That's crazy. Bass and treble. So that's this bass. It's called the Fullerton bass, and I think, like I said, the history says or the information said it was made by a company called Aria for the store Music 123. For $100, man, this is not bad. So I'm gonna go over here once I'm done showing y'all both of these basses. I'm gonna take this bass and go and work on the neck, work on getting it together. Okay, so that is the Fullerton. Very nice bass, especially when you look at the wood and everything, man. Look at that, look at that, look at the wood. Nice wood on the back. Throw some polish on this bad boy. I want to find out what kind of wood this is. It might be a really nice bass. From what I understand, this bass costs like, they was blowing these out at like $69 or $39 or something like that. They was blowing them out at one time. But I paid $100. This is well worth $100. Easily worth $100. Especially this plank of wood here. And a semi-neck through. Coming down to here. That's kind of hot. Alright. Now, let's move on, Roger. Finally, to the one that I'm selling. So if anybody interested in this bad boy right here, the Squire, this is all maple. And I really don't want to sell it, but I have too many basses, man. All maple. I'm a guitar player again with freaking 8 basses. Unbelievable. Okay. So this is not an active bass. This is just a regular non-active bass. And you can definitely hear the difference. This is just not as bright. So basically you have a volume for the neck pickup. Oh gosh. Yeah. A volume for the neck pickup, a volume for the bridge pickup, and then tone. That's it. So let's listen to the neck pickup with the tone up. And that's the thing about it is, these strings are pretty much old as crap. But I keep more in here because I like how dark they sound. Like my other jazz, I think I put some new strings on there. It's 5-string jazz made in Mexico. And that I put some brand new strings on there. So you get some of the tanka town. But this one right here, since the strings are old, I decided not to change them. And because I have some new set of strings right there. Don't say like I don't have no strings. I got strings. They're right there. I just didn't want to put them on this bass, so I might sell it. And I ain't gonna give up those strings and a freaking bass. Got a 5-string over there. So I'm not gonna put them on. Alright, so this is the back pickup and the treble. And then we're going now back to the front one again. So that's how that goes. And then we got both of them going. And that's it. So we got maple body. We got a maple neck. Beautiful. And the body is beautiful. I mean, look at that maple. It's gloss too. Usually when you have the classic vibe, everything is coated, like the neck. What's that on there? There you go. The neck got a nice shine on it. The whole body, the back got a nice shine on it. The whole thing is shiny. And it's a 5-string. So I'm selling this for $300. So if you want to grab it, it goes for like $3.99. This bad boy is clean, not a scratch on it. You got the Squire on the back, on the neck plate, all clean. Look at it, all maple. Well, we got a little nick right there. There's a little something right there. No biggie, no biggie, no biggie. I mean, other than that, this bad boy is beautiful. So for $300, maybe $275, somewhere around there, you can have this bad boy. Even the nut is the same color. Basically, no fret wear. The frets are so high on here, I might throw the frets out and make it a doggone fretless. It's so cool. But anyway, just messing around. So $300 for this bass. That's why I'm talking about it. But since I was talking about selling this, I want to bring out the other bass, the Fullerton, just to give y'all an idea of having a double subject line, which is a bass you don't want to play, a cheap bass you don't want to play because it sounds better than your more expensive basses. And then I'm selling that bass. That's it, man. Y'all have a good night. Talk to you later. And I will holler at your boy when I got to holler at your boy. Not me, I'm talking about you. Or my girls, my peoples, when I get a chance. Right now, it's time to check out the election, play around with the drums, and pop off for the pop off. And I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Holla.